What's going on? Welcome back, my disciples, to
The unknown.
we are here once again on the Jigsaw Adventures, and I got some updates for you. So I went through, furnished these houses. You know, I had mentioned in my previous video, I was going to get all the workstations finished prior to worrying about my, getting my villagers properly synced up to everything. Okay, so before we go in, I'm going to go through and show you what I failed to show you last time, and that was actions and stuff's hidden features. So how to get this type of name tag to turn the armor stand into that is in an anvil. You have to type a special, here, let me see if I can show you in the quick select menu. Oops. So in here on PlayStation anyways, I don't know how you're able to do this on PC, but like consoles, it'd be this right here, this funky looking double S. So you type 2 of those and then create the name tag, and it does this. So some of my favorites would be a water fountain from the water bucket. The lava fountain creates a little lava lamp, or sorry, the lava bucket. The campfire as well as the soul create a little fire cauldron. The so like I said, the soul also works for this. Torches do the same thing, but a slightly smaller cauldron, and it's not a mesh, it's a solid stone one with torches. Cookies make a little cookie jar. Stone, cobblestone, makes rocks. Mossy also does the same thing, but mossy. And a cartography table makes this fun little globe. Now, what's very interesting to me is, in my case scenario, I have some of those things already due to my furniture pack. So for example, I can make a globe, but it's more fun doing it this way because it's a cute little globe. And cookie jars, there's an empty cookie jar. I don't know if I can actually fill it, but if I could, that's pretty cool. You know, just some hidden features. And there's some others, but those are definitely some of my favorites that you'll see as we go through how I furnished everything in here. So, oops. So we got a fountain right here. Okay. And we'll go into the cartography room. We put the little globe on top. Since I did yellow lanterns here, did a yellow sofa with a yellow pet bed. Put a little placeable compass over here, which that's something part of the furniture pack. It's not a special actions and stuff thing. And the lava lamp, you know, look at how fun that is. It's super fun. So we'll go over to the brewing tower, the cleric's tower. And as you can see in the grass, there's a bunch of little stones and stuff. I haven't done as much as I need to yet, but that's okay because it takes a lot of name tags to do this kind of thing. So I've been having to farm name tags from villagers. Little fire cauldron right here. Another little water fountain right here. Got one over there as well, and we'll go in. Purple lanterns, purple sofa, purple dog beds, just because I had the extra space. A couple of the fire cauldrons in the front, and we'll go up. So what's super fun about cauldrons is they can not only store water that's died, but they can store potion effects. So I've got my invisibility in here. I just chose random ones that for no reason, but that they sounded fun. So slow falling, regeneration, invisibility, and instant health. And that one's like a very vibrant one. So in some of the chests, I just have random nether warts scattered throughout. This is another one, actually. Speaking of the actions and stuff, crimson fungus is what it's called. You place in, you get basically a placeable mushroom, just like I have some placeable stuff from my furniture pack. I did a couple of those. That's the cookie jar, and you know, another lava lamp. So I think it's nice, fun, furnished up here. All the extra space for the clerics. Honestly, at some point I'll probably have multiple of the same type of villager in here. We'll move on to the well, actually no, we'll skip the library because I didn't do anything extra in here. With the placeable books and the banners and everything, the little shelves I put in, there was no need for me to put anything else in there. It was perfectly furnished in my opinion. So we'll go into the fisherman hut where we added, for blue lanterns, a blue sofa, a couple of blue dog beds, another cookie jar just for them to snack on, you know, lava lamp in the corner. And I thought this was fun because it can't be burnt out. Oh no, I didn't do it. Never mind. So I just did some rocks down here. I did put a cauldron, but I was like, that looks kind of funny. So I'll do stones in the water instead. And all these, if you could believe it, are armor stands. Isn't that crazy? So putting that name tag on with cobblestone creates rocks like that. So I think that's super cool. And that's the fisherman hut, nice and detailed out. Some more rocks over here, another fountain. Couple of these. I chose to go with the regular fire over soul just because it fits more with my village aesthetic. But if I were to ever make an ancient city base, I absolutely would go with the soul ones. In here, so like I said, some plushies. These are part of the furniture pack, and I kind of lined them up by color. So green for the creeper, pink for axolotl, you know, etc., etc. And that's a little enderman or ender dragon plushie. We put some cookies in here, some lava lamps, you know, just some extra decoration, because I was like, I'm not gonna be able to fit sofa in here, and it doesn't make sense for them to be chillaxing because they're on their feet, you know. It's a workstation. The other ones, they have some little free time, but in there, not so much. And the fletching table or fletching tower, I don't think I did much with. I think I just added, yeah, that was it. Just a lamp, lava lamp up here just for some extra aesthetic, because I just love how all that is. I highly recommend anybody who wants to check this texture pack out by Oreville Studios. I think it's worth it. There's some people out there like, oh my god, you have to pay for it. But in my opinion, it's a console thing. It's unfortunate, but I love it. I love the extra aesthetic it gives to my world, the hidden little features that I would have not found until I found a video about it. And it just adds so much to your Minecraft world. On top of my other few packs I have in here, it's just super cool to play with and super fun. And honest, I think the pack itself was $10, but mind you, the actions and stuff comes with a texture pack, which is what I'm currently using, a resource pack that changes animations, does a complete overhaul on animations for everything, these hidden little features for blocks, skin packs. So it does have its own skin pack that comes with the thing, so that's why it's $10, you know. And people are like, well, on PC I can get it for free. Well, yes, you can technically get almost everything and anything Minecraft related for free on PC, but here on console, you know, that's why we have the marketplace. We got to pay for it, and I want to be able to enjoy it. So I think this is super fun. Now, what would be super cool with my ice baths, if eventually the Oreville Studio, the creators of actions and stuff, creates a hidden block that you put an ice block on a armor stand and it creates like an ice bath, how you see right there. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, so that is what I kind of did off camera, furnishing these, making them not feel so empty. I still haven't done banners for the fisherman, the fletching, and the armor and leather worker, but I don't know yet. I'm still trying to decide, because banners I've noticed I'm very limited to, and for whatever reason there's a design I keep seeing that I think is only available on Java edition of Minecraft. I don't ever see it in here, but basically it's this, but around the whole edge of the banner. But I don't know, it's not the end of the world. And that's something also to keep in mind, is texture packs will change your banner style. So when I originally tried to do this globe, it turned into just a circle on my old texture pack. Hence why I'm happy that I switched over. It was super cool, super fun, the shaders and everything. But with vibrant visuals eventually coming to Bedrock, actually like permanently, because right now it's just in the beta testing mode of Minecraft on console. It'll be nice, you know, and it'll be great. It'll be fun to have. So I don't really need all that extra stuff that I get from that texture pack, which is why I switched over, you know, sooner rather than later. So on today's agenda, we are going to be working on a couple more workbenches, and I don't remember what all we had left. So I'm going to go through them again with you guys. Fisherman is done. Armor is done with the leather worker as well. Clerics are done. Cartographer. Farmer. I guess we can dedicate this video to building that farm out. That would be kind of nice, because that's its own video. It's just gonna, I know it's gonna take a minute to do. And then it gives the villagers an actual way of making sense of how they have all this food here, because otherwise it's like there's no crops anywhere, so how would they actually have food? Wait, is there two? Yo, I've never seen two wandering traders in one village at a time. Interesting. Huh, that's a new one for me. Cool. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna make this corner where we put the farm. So without further ado, we're gonna hop in that. I'm gonna start with shaping it, and then we're gonna get the wood and everything placed to match our aesthetic here in the village. All right, we have the basic layout done. So on both sides, and I'll show you the other side once we get done with this one. You've got two sides of staircases going up with a little, what I took inspiration from my main village for, but used quartz instead of cobblestone. Going down with the Scion sea lanterns. Not sure where these fish came from, but yeah, they're just kind of here, I guess. So it's going up with a cute little water meal. It doesn't move, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. So all this, all that dirt, it's going to be farmland. And right here, we've got a little bridge going across, you know, to each side. So you don't have to go into the water and go swimming, get yourself wet, you know. Chose to go with green lanterns up here because this is going to be the farm. And we'll put some green lanterns, sea lanterns inside up here going throughout. And another little water meal over on this side going down. It's a little bigger on this side than that side. But that's okay. You know, I had only so much room to work with, and I love how it looks. Yeah, see, there isn't any fish over here, so I'm not sure where those ones came from. We're gonna put a little fence going around on this side just so you know you don't fall down. But the wall, I love it. It looks super cool. Got the depth going in with the pale oak wood planks, the smooth stone slabs as the foundation with the pale oak logs for the accent. We went through with the glass and cleaned it up, so I'll actually fly out and show you because it kind of looks a little funny, but on the inside it's perfect, and I don't care about the outside because this is a private world, you know. Let's open this, pull out a couple fireworks, and I'll go show you because we cleaned up the quartz from out here, but inside we've got like random glass in here, and I'm not gonna worry about it, you know. It is what it is. On the inside is what you can see because you won't be on the outside. And that's what looks nice. So yeah, it's looking really cool, really well put together so far. And I'm excited to, oh yeah, see, look, more fish. I guess they just start randomly spawning. That's kind of cool. I didn't even have to get a fish barrel for them. Add some extra flow. Yeah, they'll just keep going down. We did also build this over here for the sake of when I need to get rid of stuff. It's right here. I love the blackstone roof, and I did find another checkered block. This is calcite and blackstone, and I thought it was perfect for my little incinerator just to pop stuff in and destroy it instead of having to worry about going into the nether, destroying it in the nether. It's been a little bit, but boom, now we got it, because for the time being I've just been keeping stuff in a random chest. So yeah, so we've got the layout done. We've got our little incinerator built over there. We got a couple little bridges up here. Now all we gotta do is go through and terraform the land into farmland and then plant some crops. So let's get into it. And here we are with the fully planted crops. So with the furniture pack, if I'm not mistaken, is where I got them from. We were able to, so wheat seeds, that's with the game, okay. But with it came bell pepper, cabbage, corn, eggplant, and tomato. So as you can tell, these are going to be the tomato plants. Over there I got the cabbage growing. This is going to be my wheat. That's going to be my corn. Wow, these are growing really quickly. Wow, okay. This is tomato, and that's going to be my eggplant. And I love how it looks. I think it's going to be fun just having different crops, you know. Went through, put the fence along this side, created some trees and created the planters for them, okay? Use the trapdoors as the planter thing so it's not just a dirt block sticking out. And I think that is going to be our farm. And I have way more composters than needed, but again, you know, little by little, this village will have a bunch of villagers in it. It's going to have more than enough workstations for the villagers in there. I really like how this came out. It allowed me to make use of the sand that was here, and because I didn't want to have to go through, dig out the ocean so the glass was all through, it worked out. I think it looks really pretty. The pale oak honestly is a moment. I like the mix of that with the quartz, but the oak trees, the pale oak trees, they just look ugly. So the oak itself, you know, is a nice compliment compared to having the pale oak trees themselves growing in here, because it just wouldn't look very tranquil as it does. Went through, bone mealed some grass, and we're gonna leave that empty. But I just realized there's one other thing I have to do while I am talking to you guys. I need to place this and pull out my shovel and create the path to each of those staircases. Yeah. So that will be today's video's build. But on the agenda next will be, oh, that's the lantern. I was like, what is that? On the agenda next will be the probably finishing the last workstations that I need to do. I can't think that there's very many that I still need to work on off the top of my head. I don't think there is, but I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure. And I know for sure I have majority of the workstations done. With this farm completed, it's gonna now make sense and give you a sense of reason of them actually having a food source, you know, because they have all that amazing food in the dining hall, but it's like, okay, well, where did they get it from though? Because it didn't just pop out of thin air. So now having an amazing farm, that's why I was like, let me get the farm done. You know, let me work on that, call that good. Give you a way to see and visualize, oh yeah, this is the farm. And I love how it came out. I think it's a nice little accent to the village, and I definitely should have waited to bone meal all of this, man, because now it's just gonna have to be destroyed and re-bone mealed, especially over there too, where the trail is, or where the other stairs are. Just break this, there we go. And then we'll come out to right there. Because now, ideally, I'm not gonna really use the path, but it's just a matter of having the pathways created to show you like the sense of following a trail throughout the village, because an eye will always follow a trail when it's given a trail to follow, and I think that this is a cute little way of doing it. I think what I'll do though is, oh my god, it's annoying, hold on. I think what I'm gonna do though is leave a little patch right here. So just do a 2x2 and then line this up. Make sure it's lined up. Same thing right here, do a 2x2. Wow, that grass grew quickly too. And we'll plant a tree right there in the middle of this, just like I did in my build. I think that'll be pretty. So there's that trail. But yes, we are done with the workstations. I'll probably go through, touch up this wall, add some extra lighting to the wall itself. Just give it some more, whatchamacallit, not dimension, but a easier way at nighttime while you're walking along that trail to see it. Because otherwise that trail is just going to be really dark, very hard to see. Not necessarily hard to see, you know, with my lighting pack, I'm able to continuously, oh my god, man, I really should have waited to bone meal all this, because it's a pain going through and re-breaking everything that you were like, oh yeah, it looks so pretty, added the shrubbery, and now I'm having to break all this because I completely forgot about my trails. But that's okay, you know, it's not the end of the world. Although I always make it sound like it's the end of the world, it's not. But that will be it for today's video. If you are enjoying the series, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you get notifications when I upload new videos to the channel. We got a bunch of extra furnishing done, extra secret hidden blocks in the actions and stuff. Pack. And yeah, see, I already have people pairing and repairing, so I'm honestly not too worried about the villagers pairing and repairing to workbenches. We'll figure it out later down the road. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, my name is Unknown Jigsaw, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Embrace the unknown.